And welcome back, peeps, to part 3 of Let's Play Discworld 2. Now, we just started Act 2, called Come Die With Me, and our first port of call is we have to find where Death has gone. Now, we had a few tiny little clues in the cutscene before this, in which he was wearing a hat with corks, and a place with no worries, mate, which can only be one place. And we're going to find out where that is by going to the docks and investigating this ship that's appeared here. Oh, hello, window.
Call this death, do you? In my day, people knew how to die properly. Tunnels, white lights, booming voices, the choir invisible. Right, that is it. If a job's worth doing, then it's worth doing yourself in. Oik!
Nice day for it.
Drop dead!
Ha 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 ha. Right. Yeah, we'll leave Wendell to die in peace. Or to re-die, should we say. Right. Let's talk to the captain, shall we? Hello.
Arr, arr, yikes, I avaster, matey-o. Arr. Oh, 'tis a fair sharp of wind as blows past the scudding sails, or else there ain't no Evo in the sea biscuit, me blighty-o. Arr, arr.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry about that. I thought you were a sailor.
A sailor? Why is that?
It's the jolly cut of your nautical bell-bottomed robe.
Me? I get sick on a wet pavement. I can't even tell the difference between port and starboard.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I've only drunk port.
Deary me. It was a lame one, but it was a decent one.
All salty sea phrases aside, do you actually sail anywhere interesting?
Oh, aye, lad, aye. We go to the sunny continent of Forex. Sun, surf, sand. Sun, surf. Prawns. Sand, sun. More surf. Lots more sun. And, rather persistent jokes about sheep. For some reason.
Yeah, well, let's forget about the sheep jokes for now.
Oh, I wish I could. Believe me.
Good. Look, can I get passage aboard your ship?
Oh, can't be done, my old want-to-be shipmate. I'm only taking the living dead on this trip. Special civic arrangement. Arr! But be a good lad and sit on Uncle Bushbeard's knee, and I'll tell him many a tale of the rolling sheep. Damn! I meant deep.
No, that's all right. You just go off somewhere and have a nice long drink of starboard.
Yes, you do that. Right, so the place we need to go is to Forex, which I have heard on good authority is absolutely foul. Worse than Foster's, I've heard. But I wouldn't know, because I don't drink it. Right, anyways. He said he's only taking the living dead. So, how does one go about being dead?
Hello again.
He said...
Yeah, he said, what are you doing standing about here all day when the cosmos is going down the privy? Hey, I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Just fancy. 20 years of school and finally you've mastered the ability to talk to a rat. Your mother must be so very proud. If you ever had a mother.
Oh, charming. Not very nice. Anyways, let us go and see if we can strike up a deal with the dead collector.
Bring out your dead! Luxury post-mortem transportation services, 5-star service, best cadaver relocation agency in Ankh-Morpork, highly recommended service, bring out your dead!
Hello again.
So, where do you transport your corpses?
Oh, well, it used to be all mountains, you know, scenic locations. Very cold, you see, so the customers enjoyed it for longer before all their bits fell off. But you should see the place we've just found now, sir. Beaches, hats with corks, and blondes with these huge, straining, pink, oil-smeared...
Yes, but how do I get there?
Well, you'd have to be dead, sir. We've got the entire season's passages already booked.
Look, are you telling me that I have to be dead in order to qualify for tourist travel?
Well, yes, sir. But it's a very reasonable option. We let you take all the luggage you want.
Why is that?
It's all classed as carrying baggage, sir. That was just another little Undertaker's joke.
It's a good thing you have a captive audience. Why not just tell me how to get to this holiday location of yours?
Just a death certificate should do it, sir. It's the only way to tell these days. Got one, have you?
No, but I know where I can procure one. Where else but the mortuary, of course. Oh, and it seems that Granny Weatherwax has someone else paying attention to her. The mortician, who keeps trying to check if she's dead, even though the sign says, I ain't dead. Right. Yeah. How do we get declared dead, then?
How does one get to be declared dead round here?
Simple, sir. Just lay down on that slab. When a cold mirror won't cloud with your body's breath, and there's no detectable pulse, then we can safely declare the individual to have passed beyond.
Even if they're still walking and talking?
I've had to relax those criteria, sir. In the current situation, it pays to be flexible in your definitions.
Can't argue with that. Right then. Oh, that's harsh. Good thing she's asleep, she didn't feel that. Right, anyways. He says you need a cloudy mirror to be dead, or a mirror that won't get cloudy. I can get over this for a while. Should do it. Right, now I've got to put it back. Right, lie down, Rincewind. That's it. He says he wants no pulse. Let's put the wooden arm up our sleeves. No, that's it. Do as you're told.
This should fool him.
Indeed. Yoo-hoo!
All right. Look, I'm feeling a little bit dead. And so I thought I'd better just pop along and see you.
Right. A very wise decision, if I may say so, sir. Now, we'll do a few little standard tests. Firstly, I'll check your breath, see if it clouds up this mirror. Okay, now I'll check your arm for a pulse. Looking good so far, sir. Just one last test. Your body temperature.
Oh, wait, what?
No, wait! Perhaps we can talk about this.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Bad news, I'm afraid, sir. You still seem to be in the land of the living.
Are you sure?
Afraid so, sir. I can't really offer any hope. You might go on like this for years and years.
Well, I suppose I'll just have to go on then.
Never mind, sir. You never know what tomorrow might bring. Chin up. For all you know, you might be dead in no time.
Oh, sooner than you think, my dear man. Right, so he neglected to tell us that he was gonna shove a thermometer up where the sun don't shine. So we're gonna have to find a way to bring our body temperature down. And there is one way we can do this. We need to head back into the sewers. But instead of going left like we did before, we want to go right. And up this ladder here.
Pork Futures. Probably no other world in the multiverse has warehouses for things which only exist in Potentia. Here, however, the Pork Futures warehouse is a product of the patricians' rules about baseless metaphors, the literal-mindedness of citizens who assume that everything must exist somewhere, and the general thinness of reality around Ankh. The net result is that trading in pork futures, in pork that doesn't exist yet, led to the building of the warehouse to store it until it does. The extremely low temperatures are caused by the imbalance in the temporal energy flow.
So, anyone looking for an interesting and fun investment? Pork futures, everyone. Pork futures. Live for tomorrow.
The image of pork that may exist sometime in the future. Nothing like thinking ahead, I suppose.
Well said, Rincewind. Right, as you can see, we are surrounded by not only pork that doesn't exist yet, but also ice. So, let's grab our pick and get us a bit of ice. Bring that old body temperature down. Right, now, you have to be a little quick for this. So, we'll make our way back. Okay, right, here we are. Now then, this time we are gonna ace your death test, mate. And stop slapping Granny Weatherwax, okay? Like they said, she ain't dead. There we go. Come on. Mirror. Put the mirror back. Get on the slab. Okay, first we'll do the ice. Ooh.
If it's low body temperature he wants, then it's low body temperature he'll get.
That's right, Winston. Take one for the team. Right. Lay wooden arm, and then we're all done.
This should fool him.
Hello again. Hey! Oh, no. Oh, why did you do that? Why did you do that, Rincewind? I'll just double check and make sure the mirror's still cloudy. There we go. Right, put it back. Stop slapping her. Deary me. Okay, we have a little more ice, so let's do that again.
If it's low body temperature...
Yes. Right, wooden arm again. There we go.
This should fool him.
Indeed. Now, talk to him.
Hello again. Look, I'm virtually sure this time. I've been feeling a little bit dead most of the night, but I definitely felt myself pop me clogs a few minutes ago outside. Would you care to just take a little look?
Firstly, I'll check your breath, see if it clouds up this mirror. Okay, now I'll check your arm for a pulse.
Nope, nada.
Looking good so far, sir. Just one last test. Your body temperature.
Bring it on!
No, wait! Perhaps we can talk about this. Yow!
Wonderful news, sir. Wonderful news.
Yes? Am I dead?
As a doornail, sir. Finally, a satisfied customer at last.
Indeed, could not be more satisfied.
Now then, here's a death certificate, which also entitles you to cut-price headstone carving, embalming, and free drinks at the yearly Mortician's Ball.
Mortician's Ball? Doesn't sound like much fun to me.
Oh, you know, sir, once the old embalming fluid starts flowing...
Ew.
Of course it kills you in the end, but what doesn't, eh? Well, have a nice death. And please don't hesitate to call round again if there's anything I can do for you.
Nope, we got what we came for. So, Let's stow our death certificate. Head back on up. Oh, yon death collector. To Forex, my good man.
Right, well, hop on, sir. We'll soon have you off to a post-mortem holiday. Did I tell you the one about the carrion luggage?
Afraid so.
Ah, well, can't win 'em all. Or any of them, come to think of it.
Oh, come on, did you have to do that? Really?
Har, yo ho ho, me matey. Shiver your timber, a vast improvement.
Stop that!
Oh, please. It's genuine nautical gibberish.
No, I've told you about that. I'm only doing business with you if you stop all that ridiculous yo-ho-ho business. It's demeaning.
But it's establishing character.
No, it's establishing that you are a loony. This is supposed to be a sea voyage, not Captain Sea Dog's little shipmates holiday fun club.
Look, if we're going to sea, then we ought to establish ourselves as acceptable stereotypes of sea-going characters. It all stands to reason. Now, you can't hold me responsible for the paradigms which grip our customers. They expect this sort of thing. They don't think you're real without all that avast the main bracer business. Word-of-mouth advertising can make or break a business like mine.
Word of mouth? They're dead.
Oh, all right. Just bring them on board then and we'll forget all about it.
Indeed.
Timbers, shiver, hoist, locker, TV, wooden, man, shall I know?
What?
Nothing. Just, clearing my throat.
There's something very odd about you.
And now to resist the urge to do the Captain Pugwash theme. Oh wait, they've got their own.
As I were walking down Paradise Street, singing hey ho, blow the man down, a saucy young cuttlefish I chanced there to meet. Oh, give me some time to blow the sheep up. Damn!
I say, any chance of a cup of tea, my nautical arty?
Arr! That's the ghost of Captain Lavenderbeard, back from Davy Jones's bathroom. Run for your lives! Women and fearless sea dogs first!
Alright then.
You know, I seem to meet more crazy people than sheer coincidence should allow. Anyway, looks like I'm in control now.
Yep, we've got ourselves a ship. To Forex. Oop. Nom. To be fair, I do like this little map of the Great Turtle. Great Atuin, or however you want to pronounce it. And here we are. Right, Death, where are you? Bondi Beach, I love it. Ah, there you are.
You! There you are! Bone idle, I see. Come on, get up and get back to work. It's chaos back there.
No. I like it here. It's a land of opportunity. Sun, surf, and prawns.
I can see the sun's giving you a nice bleach. Come on, we're going home.
No, I'm not going back. I worked my fingers to the bone for them, but they all hate me.
Hate you? What does that matter? You're death. You're not supposed to worry about things. You just just happen?
Well, I want more from life. A little bit of popularity. Not too much to ask, is it? I work hard for everybody. Does anyone ever say thank you? I think not.
Thank you for dying. Look, if I promise you that I'll find a way of making you popular, will you come back?
People will like me. You promise?
Cross my heart and hope to meet you in your professional capacity. Now, is it a deal?
All right. But only if you make me feel wanted.
I have just the thing to bring the message into the people's hearts and minds, my dear fellow. Tell me, have you ever heard of something called the Clickies?
A clicky, you say? Something to make a legendary figure more personally popular? That's a challenge and a half, that is. But nothing modern marketing techniques can't handle. You just leave it to old Dibbler.
All right, but I wanted to have integrity. Just make it nice.
Nice? Of course it'll be nice. I'll tell you what, I'll splice you in for half a take, but mind, I'm cutting my own throat. Now, tell me what talent you got lined up. This, lead of yours. Nice, upper balcony, is she?
No.
Oh, well, what a skinny one then, eh? Long and lean, eh? Whoa.
Well, quite lean, yes.
I got it then. I've got the angle. Works as a shipwright by day over at the docks. Sweat, 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 wood shavings, and torn, tight little shirt. And then dances in an exotic nightclub every evening. We clap a soundtrack on it, and we got a hit for sure.
A shipwright who dances in a topless bar? What the hell do you take our audiences for?
For about 3 groat a ticket. Why? What's wrong? The formula's perfect.
I'm just not so sure my principal lead is going to make a very convincing exotic dancer. I mean, sex-wise and all.
You mean they're a man?
Well, I suppose he's a man. It's hard to tell, really. You have to look at the pelvis, don't you?
They keep you wizards indoors too long. That's your problem, mate. Look, I'll tell you what, we can sell anything, just as long as we have the right marketing. You know the product, so I'll leave all that with you. We need 3 things to make this a success. You've been waiting for this bit, haven't you? Just waiting for it. First and foremost, a gorgeous babe. That's just pro forma for the press. Next, you need a really catchy jingle, a song we can clap into the soundtrack. Finally, we need a gimmick, the novelty merchandise that actually creams the cake. Get me those 3 things, and I'll have a film out in no time.
Collect a babe, a jingle, and some novelties. I don't suppose you'd consider collecting them yourself.
Nah, mate. What sort of fool would waste his valuable leisure time voluntarily going off on annoying little quests set by stupid and ungrateful people, eh?
Yes, he'd have to be some sort of idiot, wouldn't he? Oh well, see you in a little while then. Take axe, open door, kill dragon. Why wasn't I born in the days of text adventures?
Holywood. I love it.
Death, old chap, we are gonna make you a star.
Indeed we are, Death Old Son. Right, since we're in Holywood, we'll stay here. Right, now then. There's a couple of things we want to pick up here. Grab that weight. We're going to need that in a little while. Ooh, ouch. Anyways, there's our weight. There we go. And if we look at this mailbox.
What's the mailbox doing here? 10. The house number's starting to peel off.
Is it now? Hintity hint hint. Let's grab it. Oops. The curse of the sticky note. There we go. Okay, first we'll just pop in to the makeup room where Death's about to get transformed.
Right, now let's see what we have here. Oh yes, deathly pale. That's quite fashionable these days. But have I got a face for you? Now,
Lovely.
what about this?
This ain't quite my style, sweetheart.
Oh, well, I dare say someone will like it one day. All right, how's about...
Groucho Marx.
Yes?
Hey, look at this look. You ever looked at a look looking like this looks? Either my watch is stopped or I'm deaf.
All right, I just know you're going to love this one.
Whoa.
How does that feel?
Hasta la vista, Rincewind.
Look, this isn't working. I want something more direct, more glamorous.
Oh, so you're suddenly the big expert, are you? Bring me a picture of the Elven Queen, then. That's real glamour. I'm not budging so much as a brush until you bring me decent reference material.
No pleasing some people, is there? Right, so that's something else to add to the list. A picture of the Elven Queen. Right, before we leave, we'll take the camera. Because that is something we're going to need later. Okay. Alright. Ooh, a trailer. Let us investigate. Ooh.
Nope, can't budget.
Does this guy have the key?
A troll. 50% violence to 90% pectoral muscles to 5% brain. He'd point out the mathematical discrepancy himself, but he's still waiting for his vocabulary to be delivered.
You say pectorals, Rincewind. I see nothing but flab right there. Hello.
Wallop. Wallop. Ouch! Ouch! Oh, no! No! Oh, bleed! 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 Oh, pain! 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 Arr! Oh, God, stop it! Arr! Bang! Punch! Punch!
What are you doing?
I'm practicing our next few lines.
What lines?
The ones where I wallop you on the head.
Ah, yes, well, let's just avoid those pages entirely, shall we? Anyway, I happen to know there's no animation showing me being hit on the head. Why do you think the librarians let me off so easily this time?
Oh, aye. I had wondered.
For those of you who remember the first Discworld playthrough, the librarian did hit Rincewind on the head quite a number of times. How he didn't get brain damage is amazing. Right? He got hit on the head more times than Tintin does in the cartoon series, and that's a lot.
What's up there beyond the gate?
Oh, that's where they're going to shoot the next big clicky. Famous star, I hear. People are dying to see him. Maybe I'll get a bit part. You never know. I might need the odd rock, or maybe even a landslide. I'm good at landslides.
I thought you were in security.
Aye, but I have my hopes. You see, my cousin just did Trolls Prefer Blondes. Had a star enrolled too. All the food he could eat as well. Although the hair did stuck in his teeth a bit.
He ate the blonde?
Nah, it wasn't a part of the equity rules. Or some such thing like that. They hired stunt doubles, you see.
Stunt doubles?
Oh aye, they looked like the star, but weren't actually her, if you know what I mean. Tasted good though, my cousin said.
So you're the security around here, are you?
Security? Ah, that's right. I'll look after the what's-its, the sets, that's it. And the trailers and the canteen.
Canteen. So tell me, what's the food like here?
Oh, I wouldn't know. I order in. The local quarry delivers now. A good choice of fine rocks at competitive prices. They even supply ketchup, you know.
What? You eat rocks? Must be awful on your teeth.
Nah. Troll teeth are the hardest substance known. And they're always sparkling clean, too.
Now there's a little hint, peeps. What's the hardest substance known to man? Why, diamond, of course. And every time he talks, you should see a little part of his mouth just glisten. That's one of his teeth.
How do I get into that trailer over there?
What? Through the door? You mean you want to go through the door?
Well, of course that's what I mean.
Now what do you want to go doing that for?
Because the wall has a solid, wall-y kind of look. The key, right?
Well, I could only really give the key to someone who could provide me with 3 rooster feathers, a piece of string, and a huge clockwork.
That's it. No, I draw the line right there. No quest, no items, no pathetic excuses for, quote, lateral thinking as I go stumbling about trying to guess what I have to fetch this time. Just give me the key.
Why? I had my heart set on that piece of string.
All right, we'll try logic. Now look. Are you aware that there are multiple outcomes to each and every action that we take? Just say yes.
Yes.
Right. Well, that means that somewhere in the universe, there's an alternative world where you've already given me the key. Say yes.
Yes.
So since you've already given it to me, there's no harm in me taking the thing in hand right now. I mean, I've already used it once.
Oh, right you are then. Here you go.
There we are.
There. Let's see them make a game puzzle out of that one.
There we are. There comes a point where every point-and-click character just loses the will to live and hits their breaking point. Rincewind just hit his, everyone. And he also bamboozled a troll with logic and alternative realities. That's enough to screw with anyone's head. Right, here we go. Let's see who's been in the trailer. Ooh! Oh, hello. Huh.
It was a cutout all the time. I could have just walked around. Don't say a word. Just don't say a darn word.
I would never, Rincewind. Ooh, now look at all these diamonds.
Like they say, diamonds are forever, but oranges are for half-time.
Hello.
What do you want now, then?
I was just wondering whether you were free, that is, if you might consider being part of a very special clicky that we're making.
Oh, sure. But, I get lonely on the set. You'll have to find me a little friend.
Friend?
Yeah, I lost my last one, you see.
Friend, oh, I see.
Oh.
For your ring. A little friend. Right. No rest for the weary.
Right, so the milkmaid wants a diamond. Her ring. And, as we just discussed earlier, Troll's teeth are made of diamond. But we need a way to get at his tooth, and we don't have it yet. So we're going to go find it. Right. Now, the trainer and his imps are important, but not quite yet. So, we're going to put them on hold for a little, because we have enough quest to do as it is. Right. Now then, first of all, we'll set about getting our novelties, which are at the docks. See this here?
Novelty stuff. Now, this looks interesting. I wonder what they are, not to mention what use they could possibly be.
Really?
Very knockdownable, that wall. I should report them to the Better Homes and Gardens people.
Or you can totally use it to your own advantage. Right, let's knock down that wall. Attach le weight to le hook. Like so. Right, let's see if that does the trick. Nope.
Can you believe it? It needs to be heavier.
Well, we can do that. Here, how about a 10-ton weight? Try that. Oh! Oops. And there's our novelties, peeps. Snowstorms. Let's grab them. Here we go. Here are luggage. Take those. Nice and pretty. Right. Okay. We'll go and give the novelties to Dibbler, who is waiting on the set. Oh, such a catchy little tune is that. There we go. Right. There he is. here are your novelties.
Here we go. Novelties.
Novelties? You call these novelties? I've never seen the likes of this sort of thing before.
Exactly. That's why they're novelties.
Go. I suppose so. I hate it when logic turns against me.
Look, can you go and get philosophical on someone else's time, please? Some of us have got a game to play.
Indeed. Logic strikes again. Right. Let us depart and see if we can start on one of our many other quests. And we'll try and get the babe on board next. Right. And the place we want to go first, in order to eventually get the babe on board, is Jelly Baby. I love that name. Oh, I love that just then, with the ship sailing around in the water, the luggage was swimming behind. That's so cute. Right, before we do anything here, we want to come here and procure a camel. Then we can travel around the desert. Hello?
Gerbils always want prime racing gerbils rented to you at lowest cost.
Gerbils? Those look like camels.
No, Effendi. These are gerbils, desert-dwelling rodents. Very fine, very cheap.
Look, I'm telling you that these are not gerbils.
Indeed.
Do these gerbils of yours eat cheese, run about in little wheels, make nests out of old tissues and cotton wool?
No, Effendi.
So what makes you think that these creatures are gerbils?
They burrow.
Really? All of them?
Yes. Well, no. Not all of them. Well, none. Really.
Right. Well, I might be interested in renting one of the non-burrowing ones then.
Indeed, indeed. Please feel free to browse.
Okay. I'm just going to point out that the sounds those caramels are making have to be some of the most disgusting sounds I've ever heard. Ew.
Right. Let us for now establish that these are camels. This being so, how much to rent one for a brief journey?
5 dinar, Effendi.
And to buy?
5 dinar, Effendi.
Why are they the same to rent as to buy?
I cannot stand the noise they make as they sit in their wood shavings eating cheese.
Now look, I thought we had that settled. Oh, all right. 5 dinar then, but only if you invest some of it in professional psychiatric treatment.
Eh? Right. Now we have a camel set up if ever we want to go anywhere. And the camel will take us there across the desert. Right. Let's explore the wonderful sights of Jellybean. Whoop! Hello.
Ooh, yes, very nice. Yes, yes. Nah, I don't like it.
Oh no, it's awful. You know what that needs? It needs a good gelding.
Quite right. Whip 'em off and we'll soon see a difference. Yes. Time was they'd only let real men in here. They'll let any old rubbish in these days. Yes.
Charming.
Mystic temptresses of the East. Not quite as I imagined them, actually. So why do they get such good press? I suppose they must have a good publicity machine.
Indeed. Right. Let's have a wander in this shop, see what's going on here. Hello, good man. Architect, huh?
Is there much call for your line of work here, then?
No, not really. It's all pyramids these days. And there's not much work you need to actually design them.
They look pretty complex, though. I mean, you have to get the points sharp.
Well, yes, but the mathematics was worked out millennia ago. My only real task these days is trying to fit the client's budget into the calculations. Still, I've had a few ideas. Pyramid-ettes, multi-user pyramid archaeology complexes, etc., etc., etc.
Indeed.
Why are pyramids so popular?
Well, it's all just a matter of time.
Time?
Yes. Well, a lack of time. You see, pyramids alter the flow of time. Slow it up, or sometimes accelerate it. So, what the people want is for me to make a pyramid where time slows almost to a stop at the middle. Then when they feel themselves begin to croak, they can bung themselves in there, and hopefully, in a millennia or two, someone will have figured out a cure for what ails them.
And does anyone ever figure out a cure for what ails them?
No, of course not. They're all too busy building pyramids. I have a terrific design here for a reverse pyramid. One for accelerating time. It's great. I can age wine in a second. But do you think I can get the funds or equipment to build it? No. It's always design a maze to protect the King of Kings this, or raise a monument to the King of Kings that. Call that a profession? 'Cause I don't.
Yeah, sounds rough. But a pyramid that can accelerate time. Sounds like a good idea, and it could be useful. So, while you're otherwise engaged, we'll just take that. So it can be of use later. Run away before we can find out we've taken it.
Popping hummus.
Dibbler. I love it. Jelly Baby's version of Dibbler. Ooh, Candy Rock. Hello, good rock seller. May we have your Candy Rock?
You know, there's something familiar about this whole scene. And you, there's something familiar about your voice. Yeah, the graphics may have changed, but the voice is definitely the same.
Oh, don't know what you're referring to, sir. Now, can I interest you in rocks?
No, not just at the moment, thank you.
I don't know, that Candy Rock looks pretty nice.
I better ask the storekeeper first.
Really? Yes, the rock.
You're a rather rock-loving sort of fellow. Do you have any candy rock?
What, like trolls eat and lose all their teeth on? Yup, there's a slab of it just here. It's terrifically popular. Well, you can throw it at someone and no one gets hurt, see? Good stuff for stonings. I mean, you get to stone the victim all over again on another day.
So this candy rock, can I have it then?
Oh, certainly. I mean, why bother even paying any money? I'm just glad to be of help.
Yes.
Sorry about that, sir. It's just supply and demand. Maybe you should try the next stoning. It should only be in a full moon or two. Someone's sure to have done something stonable by then.
I can't wait for 2 full moons.
Indeed.
I'm on a timetable, I am. What am I going to do now?
Have you ever considered, sir, engaging in a long and almost pointless quest to achieve the same results we almost had squared away a mere few seconds ago, sir?
Do I look the sort of person who'd go... I do, don't I? I really do.
Yep, I'm afraid you do, Rincewind. Right, one more person to have a chat to here, and that's Yuri Geller.
Witness the all-powerful mystic-type skills of what would be the Far East if that direction existed here. Watch now as Yuri Geller manipulates the metal objects with the modern powers of his magnificent brain. Strain! 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 Oh, the end has fallen off.
Okay, but this person can give us information about our jingle.
Look, you being a mystic and all, you wouldn't happen to know anything about jingles, would you?
Yuri Geller knows all about jingles. You bring Yuri bells and he will make them jingle. You want big jingle or little jingle?
You'll be hearing bells soon if you don't pay attention. I mean jingle as in short, catchy song. Some meaningless little tune that goes around and around in your head all day.
Ah, now Yuri understands. You mean like philosophy, but to music?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes, Yuri knows a philosopher. Heat and desert. You try and remember.
Don't hurt yourself. Oh, he's remembered. Fabulous. And now we have a new option on our map.
You're pleased to be of assistance.
Well, thank you very much. And we shall go and investigate this new area in the next video. So, see you there, peeps.